Hey guys, how's it going? It's Austin here. This is the first edit to my quad feed with every gun montage. I'm going to be uploading one every, few days every time I get a new feed or a new batch of clips to add in. So, I'll go over the new clips when we get to them, but for now, we'll start things off with the assault rifles. And we'll get things kicking with the XM4, and this quad feed is split, it was triple headshot, so I felt like keeping this as my first ever quad feed in this game. That's pretty sweet. And then I got a fifth with the Howard, which I will touch on as well. So this here, recent one, this is a new clip I got. Really lucky spawn on Nuketown, which they're not going to patch that, I hope. Nuketown spawns are a godsend for getting clips in this game. Same with Moscow. Moscow spawns, this spawn here in particular, although I didn't go the right way, I don't think. I feel like I should have went down the middle, just so they couldn't tell that I was coming through C-Flag, because it alerts them when that happens, but it still ended up going really well. I got a kill chain altogether, and a 10-man streak, I believe. But I do want to say that, as a general tip, using Ghost and using Flak Jacket would really help. Same with Gung Ho as perks. And also using stun grenades, any sort of tactical that helps you clear a room, or a secondary that has a good spread, like a shotgun or let's say the China Lake. So, and here we're on the AK with a nice split quad feed on Garrison as well. Garrison's not the best map for clips, but I still do have quite a few, just because I used a lot of guns on Garrison as a smaller map. And here we go. This is a great example of using the China Lake to get to where you need to be in the map. So, stun grenade, China Lake, trying to get some people, but no, the guy was around the corner, so I kill him with the AK. Come around the corner, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 man! 5 on! Oh my god!
And I missed the guy in the window, but yeah, I got a 5 on screen. It was my first 5 on screen in this game, at least. And it was very clean. I was so happy I hit that. That was the ideal clip I could hit on Moscow. And then here we are with the Krig. This is my first Krig clip, no scope at all, but a crossroad strike. I got a split quad. It was very faded, so I wanted to hit something better, which is what you're gonna see next. But it was a 6-man total. Always go for more than quad feed. You gotta strive for maybe 6 or 7 man. You gotta look higher than what you're already looking to get. Because if you're just going for a quad feed, then you're not gonna be pushing spawns, and there's 4 people spawning in their spawn after you get the quad feed, at the very least. And you know that because you're killing them. They're spawning somewhere. You could get them all again if you play your cards right. And that's why I always try to get as many kills as I can, never stopping and never letting my clip get to my head until it's over with. And this one here, this is pretty easy. This is a pretty easy spawn trap with the QBZ assault rifle down the right side lane on Nuketown.
Oh, let's go, quad feed.
Yep, it was a quad feed. And then we're gonna go into FFAR. This gun caused me a lot of trouble because I didn't know I had a clip with it. And this isn't my clip. This is my clip. It's a little bit faded, so I didn't want to keep it as my sole clip for this video. But this clip here was a split quad feed. It was on screen. I didn't know I needed this. I didn't actually need this. This gun isn't very good in hardcore. It's a 2-shot, and every other gun pretty much seems like a 1-shot. But I was really happy to get that. Get the FAR over with. But this is my actual clip with it, and I should have gotten a double quad feed in this clip. It should have been 2 clean quad feeds, but unfortunately, the 4th guy on this first part here, as you'll see, he has armor. And killed himself with his own proximity mine.
4. No! What? Get armor on.
Then I keep going into their spawn because I didn't want to let it get to my head, and I didn't know where they were spawning, so I just went up here and let them relax the spawns a little bit, and boom, their whole team spawns. I could have even gotten more, but I was just out of my mind. And that's going to wrap it up for the assault rifles. Now we're on the submachine guns, which we'll kick it off with the MP5 on Crossroad Strike, and I got a quad multi. Unfortunately, I hit markered the 5th guy, but that was the fastest quad feed I got in this game, I believe, from first kill to last, which it was very clean. I felt so good after hitting that one. I knew I wanted to hit something really, really disgusting for this video, and that probably was the disgusting clip, I guess. And then here we have a nice quad hit on Moscow with the MP5 as well. The MP5 is a very, very good gun. There's no real downsides except the ammo count, but you can easily just put a drum mag on for 45, even 50 rounds, I believe. And here, just clearing B with a grenade, as I talked about before. Clearing flags especially is good, because they don't know where you're coming from in hardcore. They can't see the kill cams. And here, this guy knows I'm coming down this side, so I looped around the middle, so I'd screw him up a little bit, and I knew he'd be cutting towards the left side. That's the same guy that was at C. He was looking down that right lane on his side, and he didn't expect me to be on his other side.
Clean 5.
You gotta be unpredictable in hardcore, especially when every gun is a one-shot, and it seems that you need to be very, very unpredictable with where you go and where you're traversing the map. And right here, they saw my teammate over there, so they were looking further away. But when I was close up, they didn't know, and then they saw me come this way, and that's why the guy killed me there. But that was the Milano. I do have a better clip right here. We're getting spawn trapped, and I ended up spawning in their end, and I ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I sprayed 3 more down in their spawn for a clean quad feed. Tried to go more with the China Lake, but I could not because nobody was going to spawn in front of me. Okay, and here we have the AK-74U. I couldn't get that good of a clip for a while with this gun. I probably spent a few good hours on this, but then I hit this. That was a quad feed on twice, unsplit, and right before halftime as well. And here we got the 3-round burst submachine gun, the KSP, and this is actually a really good gun in hardcore. Any burst gun is good in hardcore, but then I end up getting a 5th guy there for the clean quad feed. This goes before attachments, and now this I just hit very recently. This is one of the clips I added in the game, or into the montage I should say. And this was disgusting, just watch.
Holy shit! That was nuts.
Yeah, it was nuts, old Austin. So
how am I alive?
Yeah, that was fun. So now we're on the Bullfrog, and I just want to say, I got almost the exact same 5 on-screen clip with the 3-round burst in Black Ops 2, which was really funny. And I was even thinking about it when I was doing it. I was like, hey, like, I'm playing Hardcore Nuketown with the 3-round burst. Like, I might be able to hit something, like a 5-man or something with this thing. I'm really good with the bursts in this game. And then, oh, this clip, I love this clip so much. I just kept going into their spawn, and I ended up getting, about 7 in total, but it's split quad feed right here, and it felt really nice to get that. Just the amount of bullets you have in the Bullfrog is really, really a plus to me. So, I flashbang myself, hide in the corner, and I'm just waiting, because I don't know what to do. There's smoke everywhere, I hear bullets, and then this happens. I get 3 kills, and then another 2 spawned, and I get a split 5-man. Now we're on the tactical rifles, and I started this clip off using the shotgun, because the shotguns are really good for traversing the map, and especially the tight ways where a long-range weapon like a tactical rifle, such as the Type 63, and I just got collateral right there around the tire, I didn't even notice, and I got quad on twice, unsplit. But shotguns especially are very, very useful for traversing the map in places where you wouldn't normally be at an advantage. That's a nice 5-1 screen with the M16 there right before the game ends. I get a lot of those in Crossroads apparently. But when you're going for these feeds, you should be all around a lethal player no matter where you are on the map. And that's why I picked the shotguns when I have a long-range weapon like an AUG or a DMR or something like that, or an M16. I always pick a really good secondary just so I could get through those tight corridors. And right here I actually get like about 7 people, but nothing was on screen as a quad feed, so I want to keep that as my sole feed. So I kept using the AUG a little bit, getting some more attachments. I got a better scope on it. I like the Cobra Red Dot. That's probably my favorite sight for the burst weapons at least. And this was a little bit faded, so I also didn't want to keep this as my quad feed. So I ended up hitting something else as well. I kept missing shots there as well. No, it was not a quad feed. But this here on satellite, I like it because of the map. I like map variety in these kind of clip videos, and satellite is not a good map for feeds. But there we go, split quad feed the AUG. Long range weapons on satellite are really good for that though, I guess. Especially snipers even. So, as you see again, another double kill with a grenade on a flag, and then I go through the flag. I get 1 guy. A 2nd guy in the container.
Come on.
He's mad. Oh, he's mad again because I killed him twice. Spawn trapped him. And then this happens.
Yes, please. That was it.
Yeah, I got
Almost
a
in it.
5-man at the end with 1 kill coming from the pistol, but that was the best clip I was gonna hit with the DMR. I pushed spawns so much I killed about 11 people in total in that clip, which was really good. And then here on the machine guns, yuck. I just generally do not recommend using machine guns for clips in this game.
Yes. Oh my.
As you can see, I was really happy to get the feeds just done and over with these guns. I wasn't enjoying going for them. I had to grind out attachments so much for these machine guns to be effective, I thought. And especially you'll see with the M60, I spent, okay, this is the RPG, I spent a lot of time on this. And I just got a lucky spawn on Moscow and a 5-man.
Holy shit.
But then, little did I know how much of a pain in the butt the M60 machine gun was going to be for me. And you need a good shotgun with you when you're using the M60 because you need to mount yourself up and just lay down fire with this gun to make it work. This was the original quad feed I had in the quad feed video for the gun. It wasn't clean on screen. There was a fade in it, and I was just using it the other day trying to get feeds with it. This was maybe 5 hours after I uploaded the montage, and this happens.
Oh my god, I hit a quad feed with the fucking M60. I'm so good. Even, like, that was like a day after I uploaded my quad feed video too, and I didn't even hit a quad feed with this gun.
Yeah, I accepted this gun from the list because I didn't want to keep using it.
Wow.
And lo and behold, I hit a quad feed immediately after uploading. And that's probably going to be the same case with the Pellington. At some point I'm going to put another quad feed in a separate video as well, because technically this wasn't a quad feed, as I've just looked back on. And I didn't even know that at the time. I just kept this as the sole feed that I had, and I didn't keep using the Pellington. I started using the Tundra and the Barrett. But this wasn't actually a clean quad feed. Nothing was on screen. It was a 5-man in total. It was a frenzy kill. It was a good clip, mind you, but there was still no clean quad feed on screen. Not all 4 kills were there, so I will be hitting a new Pellington quad feed at some point. And then here's the Tundra. This is my first sort of clip with it. I got a Fury kill. It was okay. I just wanted to kill some campers, and the campers, oh my gosh, the campers in this game are something else, I tell you. There's so many spots that they could be, especially on Cartel as well. There's so many spots you could be as a camper. And then here, this is a very faded quad feed, and I knew I was gonna hit something in this area on Cartel. Cartel is very, very good for sniper clips, as I found out.
Let's go.
That's not a quad feed, Austin. But here I'm just going to show you my biggest fail with the sniper so far. And I was so sad they didn't line up for me after this. Yeah. 3 people come straight out of their spawn, and I thought I was going to be able to line them up, so I waited a second, and then I completely boofed it. But here's my actual Tundra clip. It was a very slight adjustment to my positioning on that last Cartel clip, but I ended up finding the right spot to get those follow-up shots and get the feed. That was a 5-man total. It was a quad on screen twice with 1 split, and it was the best thing I want to hit with the Tundra. It was very clean. My shots were very fast follow-ups. And here we have the Bear. I might actually start to make another attempt at a quad feed with this gun, but I just wanted to include this sort of, it's not a quad feed. It's 4 headshots that were really fast, but it wasn't a quad feed per se. There was 3 headshots on the feed at any given point, but
yeah,
this isn't a quad sort of headshot feed with every gun. It's a quad feed with every gun. And here we're on little pistols, I guess, but I do want to hit a better Barrett clip. That's not going to be what I settle with. The pistols are super good in this game as well, by the way, in case you guys haven't noticed. And take this M1911 clip, for example. I was getting spawn trapped. My team was getting all spawn trapped. I wasn't enjoying this. This was my last game I was playing online until I was going to go to sleep as well. And this happens.
Bad guy. That's 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 bad guy.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit.
That was a lot of kills. And here's my biggest fail with a pistol. I was so mad at myself for missing 5 straight shots with the Magnum and then not having a single bullet to follow up the triple feed with. I did end up getting a quad feed with like 2 kills from the QBZ, but I'm not gonna have that as my quad feed with the Magnum. Magnum is like a weird gun, but it's doable. You know, it's very versatile, but it's inaccurate. And these shots that were at long range were very, very good. I didn't think I actually got it on screen, so I kept using it for this game. And I do want to go over to this part here because this is... I did almost everything I could to get into a good spot, and then I just got lucky. So I flashbanged my teammates, missed a grenade, hit a shot, and then I'm very confused. I don't know where anybody is. And as I'm going over A, my 2 teammates died, which I just realized. I hear footsteps upstairs. I go up through the window, and then I travel back around, and this happens.
Pretty much. Damn it, of course he's gonna explode.
I am so happy that I hit that 4th guy on the ladder with my last bullet. But anyway, here is the Diamatti pistol, and this, I'm probably going to hit more feeds with this as well. This is a very fun pistol to use, probably my favorite of the 3 that we have so far in Cold War, but you just have to be accurate with your burst, because if I didn't miss my second burst on the guy running, I could have had a 5-man with it. And here we got the Hauer, and I'll get to my second Hauer clip in a second, because that's a new addition to this montage from the edit number 1. And here's a crazy quad feed on satellite with it. The range on this thing, that's when I first realized the potential for the shotguns, and that's when I started using them a little bit more, trying to get something like that as well, trying to get some more range shots. And I was lucky that guy didn't shoot me, but I killed 3 guys at spawn and then a 4th guy there, and then got killed by a teammate, which was kind of annoying, but I still got the feed. And then here we got the Gallo. I'm probably gonna hit more feeds with the Gallo as well, just because I love using it as a secondary so much, and I still gotta get gold for it. But look at the range on this shotgun. It's a one-shot from so far away, and then I got 2 more kills with the RPD. Just could not follow that up with a back-to-back feed, which would have been really, really nice to have in this montage. I don't think I have a single one of those yet, but it was very nice. And then here we're on to the China Lake. I didn't get a quad feed with this gun, which I'm sad for. I've tried to use it for so long, but all I could get were triples, and then like missed second opportunities. And then this is what did it for me right here. This next clip.
Y'all have some shit in that.
I was playing with my buddy, and right at the start of a round of domination, I just look into the sky. I'm like, okay, why not? Maybe I'll get a Hail Mary shot. And this happens. Yeah, that was a 3-in-1, and the 4th guy that I hit with this shot had flak jacket. And I'll get to that as well, because flak jacket in this game is what turned me off from using the launchers. They are going to be buffing the launchers, though. I do want to make that clear. They're buffing the launchers. I'm not sure if that's going to mean that flak jacket won't work for them in hardcore again, because if they do that, then I will go for quad feeds with them again. But anyways, that's all for this first edit to my montage. Thanks for watching.